Balance is one of the most essential abilities that allows older adults to stay independent, active, and confident in daily life. As the body ages, the muscles and joints naturally become less flexible. Reflexes may slow, and the risk of falling increases, but the encouraging truth is that balance can be trained and strengthened at any age. The body has an incredible ability to adapt, and even gentle, low-impact exercises practiced consistently can help maintain stability and prevent injuries. The beauty of balance training is that it does not require expensive equipment or gym memberships. It begins with the simplest movements that can be done at home in just a few minutes each day. One of the easiest yet most effective exercises for balance is standing on one leg while using a chair or countertop for support. This trains the muscles in the legs and core to hold the body upright, while also waking up the brain's coordination system. Over time, as stability improves, the support of the chair can be reduced, and the individual can challenge themselves to stand freely for a few seconds longer. Heel-to-toe walking is another powerful exercise that might look simple but engages multiple systems at once. By placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other and walking slowly across the room, older adults can retrain their body to stay centered, strengthen ankle stability, and improve overall coordination. Light bodyweight squats performed with control and using a chair for safety further develop the muscles that support balance, particularly the thighs, hips, and core, which are essential for standing up from chairs, climbing stairs, or walking confidently on uneven ground. What makes these exercises particularly valuable is that they are functional. They directly translate into movements and tasks that older adults face every day. Practicing them regularly not only strengthens muscles but also builds confidence, and confidence itself plays a huge role in preventing falls. When someone feels unsure about their balance, they often move more stiffly and hesitantly, which ironically makes them more likely to stumble. By developing stability through practice, movements become smoother, steps become more certain, and the risk of sudden missteps decreases dramatically. Another hidden benefit of balance exercises is the mental engagement they provide. When you are focused on standing steadily or walking heel-to-toe, your brain is actively communicating with your muscles, refining coordination and building new neural pathways. This brain-body connection keeps the mind sharp and engaged, which is especially important as cognitive changes can accompany aging. The exercises become more than just physical, they become a way to maintain alertness and focus. Consistency is the key. Spending even 5 to 10 minutes a day on simple balance training can bring noticeable improvements within weeks. The exercises do not need to be strenuous or exhausting, they just need to be repeated often enough for the body to learn. Many older adults are surprised at how quickly they notice changes. Tasks that once felt unsteady, like reaching for something on a high shelf or walking outside on uneven ground, begin to feel more natural and less intimidating. Balance, like strength, is a skill that can be preserved and even improved, no matter your age. Nutrition becomes one of the most powerful tools for maintaining health, energy, and balance as the body ages past 60. At this stage of life, the body's metabolism slows down, digestion may not be as efficient, and the need for certain nutrients becomes even more important than before. What you eat directly affects not only how strong you feel, but also how steady you move, how sharp your mind stays, and how quickly your body recovers from daily activities. Choosing nutrient-rich foods can transform the way older adults experience aging, turning it into a time of vitality rather than decline. Fruits and vegetables are the foundation of a strong diet for seniors. Packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, they support immune health, fight inflammation, and provide the fiber that keeps digestion smooth. Dark leafy greens like spinach and kale bring calcium and vitamin K, both essential for bone health, while brightly colored fruits like berries supply antioxidants that protect the brain and slow the effects of aging on memory and focus. Eating a variety of colors ensures that the body receives a broad spectrum of nutrients needed to stay energized and resilient. Protein becomes especially important after 60 because it helps preserve muscle mass, which naturally decreases with age. Lean sources like chicken, fish, beans, lentils, and eggs provide the building blocks the body needs to repair tissues and support strength. Without enough protein, muscles weaken more quickly, making falls and injuries more likely. Including small portions of protein with every meal can stabilize blood sugar levels, support energy throughout the day, and prevent the feeling of fatigue that often leads to inactivity. Hydration is another overlooked part of wellness. Many older adults do not feel as thirsty as they once did, leading them to drink less water. But dehydration can cause dizziness, confusion, and reduced flexibility in the muscles and joints. Simply drinking enough water each day improves circulation, keeps skin healthy, and allows the body to regulate temperature and energy efficiently. Adding herbal teas, broths, and water-rich foods like cucumbers or melons can help maintain hydration without effort. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice provide long-lasting energy while keeping the digestive system healthy. They release glucose slowly into the bloodstream, preventing spikes and crashes that can affect mood and focus. Combined with healthy fats such as olive oil, nuts, and avocados, they create meals that are satisfying, nourishing, and protective against heart disease. Limiting processed sugars, heavy fried foods, and excess salt is equally important as these drain energy, strain the heart, and contribute to inflammation. Food is not just fuel, but a daily form of medicine that helps the body fight off the effects of aging. Every bite can either strengthen or weaken the system, and by choosing whole, nutrient-dense foods, seniors can feel lighter, stronger, and more energized. A balanced diet keeps bones firm, muscles active, and the mind focused, creating the foundation for a healthy, independent life full of vitality. Staying healthy after 60 is not just about what happens during a workout, but also about the choices made throughout the day that shape the way the body and mind feel. An active lifestyle is built on small, intentional actions that keep the body moving, the joints flexible, and the spirit uplifted. Even light daily activity makes a significant difference, especially when done consistently. Walking, for example, remains one of the simplest yet most powerful ways for older adults to stay active. It strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and keeps the muscles of the legs and core engaged, all while supporting balance and coordination. A short walk around the neighborhood, through a park, or even indoors on days when the weather is uncooperative can keep energy levels up and prevent stiffness. Stretching is another essential part of an active lifestyle. With age, muscles and tendons tend to tighten, which reduces mobility and makes everyday tasks feel more difficult. Gentle stretching in the morning or before bedtime loosens the body, improves posture, and relieves discomfort. It also reduces the risk of strains during daily activities. Simple stretches that target the legs, shoulders, and back can be done in just a few minutes, yet the benefits accumulate over time, making movement smoother and easier. Sleep also plays a critical role. Many older adults overlook how much quality rest affects their health, but without adequate sleep, the body cannot properly repair muscles, regulate hormones, or maintain mental clarity. Creating a consistent sleep schedule, avoiding heavy meals before bedtime, and limiting screen use in the evening can improve rest significantly. A well-rested body feels stronger, more balanced, and better prepared to handle physical activity. Social activity is another important lifestyle factor. Isolation can drain energy and motivation, while regular interaction with friends, family, or community groups provides emotional support, reduces stress, and encourages a more active routine. Sharing a walk with a neighbor, joining a dance class, or simply spending time in conversation keeps the mind engaged and the body moving. Emotional well-being is deeply connected to physical health, and positive social connections often inspire healthier habits overall. Another aspect of lifestyle is the environment created at home. Keeping living spaces safe, clutter-free, and lit helps reduce the risk of falls and encourages movement without fear. Choosing to take stairs when possible, standing up to stretch during television breaks, and engaging in hobbies like gardening or light household tasks all add to an active lifestyle without the need for structured exercise sessions. When these small choices come together, walking more often, stretching daily, sleeping well, staying socially connected, and creating a safe and engaging environment, they form the backbone of health and wellness. They keep the body strong, the joints flexible, and the mind clear. Living actively after 60 is less about intense workouts and more about weaving movement, rest, and connection into the rhythm of everyday life, ensuring energy, balance, and independence for years to come. Healthy living after 60 often means taking a closer look at the habits that have built up over the years and making small but powerful adjustments that support long-term wellness. The body at this age is more sensitive to the choices we make daily, and the impact of both positive and negative habits becomes clearer. While exercise and nutrition are vital, it is equally important to recognize the role of removing habits that quietly drain energy and replacing them with routines that nourish and strengthen both the body and the mind. One of the most common habits that can cause harm is the overconsumption of sugar. Excess sugar may lead to weight gain, spikes in blood sugar, and increased risk of diabetes. But it also has a subtle effect on energy levels, causing sudden highs and lows that leave people feeling fatigued. Reducing added sugars in drinks, desserts, and processed foods helps the body maintain steadier energy throughout the day, which is especially important for staying active and alert. Replacing sweetened snacks with fresh fruits, nuts, or yogurt satisfies cravings while fueling the body with nutrients instead of empty calories. Alcohol is another factor to consider. While a small amount may seem harmless, regular drinking can affect balance, coordination, and reaction time, which are already areas of concern as the body ages. It also puts stress on the liver and heart, disrupting sleep patterns and leaving the body weaker over time. Cutting back or eliminating alcohol allows the body to recover more fully, helps maintain clarity of thought, and improves overall strength and vitality. Another subtle but harmful habit is neglecting recovery and rest. Many older adults underestimate the importance of giving the body time to heal after activity. Skipping proper rest can lead to muscle strain, joint pain, and decreased motivation to stay active. Building routines that prioritize gentle stretching, relaxation, and sufficient sleep helps the body rebuild stronger and keeps energy levels high. Rest is not a sign of weakness, but a critical part of staying healthy and resilient. In place of harmful habits, it is essential to build positive ones that encourage growth and vitality. This can include establishing a morning routine that sets the tone for the day, such as light stretching, drinking a glass of water, or taking a short walk. Replacing idle time with activities that stimulate the mind, like reading, puzzles, or learning a new skill, keeps the brain sharp and engaged. Even small rituals such as journaling or practicing gratitude can shift focus away from stress and towards positive energy, which directly influences physical health. Over time, these new routines become second nature, creating a lifestyle that supports strength, balance, and mental clarity. Each choice to limit sugar, reduce alcohol, rest properly, or engage in uplifting activities adds to a foundation of wellness. The transformation does not happen overnight, but with steady effort, harmful habits fade and healthier patterns take their place, allowing older adults to feel more vibrant, capable, and empowered in their daily lives. Aging is often thought of only in terms of physical changes, but the mindset carried into later years has an enormous influence on health, energy, and overall well-being. A positive outlook shapes the way the body feels, how motivated someone is to stay active, and even how youthful they appear. After 60, many people begin to focus on limitations, aches, or the idea that it is too late to improve. But the truth is that the brain and body continue to respond powerfully to belief, optimism, and resilience. Choosing to focus on possibilities rather than restrictions can completely transform the experience of aging. A positive mindset begins with the way each day is approached. Waking up with a sense of purpose, no matter how simple, sets the tone for how energy flows. For some, this purpose might be maintaining independence. For others, it could be enjoying time with grandchildren, gardening, or traveling. Purpose creates motivation, and motivation encourages action. When the mind believes that the day holds value, the body responds with more energy and enthusiasm to move, stretch, and engage. Resilience is another part of mindset that cannot be overlooked. Challenges, setbacks, and health concerns are natural parts of aging, but how they are handled makes the difference between feeling defeated and feeling empowered. A resilient mindset acknowledges difficulties, but focuses on solutions and growth. Instead of dwelling on what cannot be changed, it emphasizes what can still be improved. This perspective not only eases stress but also encourages consistency in healthy routines. Even when progress feels slow, optimism has measurable effects on physical health. Studies have shown that people with a positive attitude recover faster from illness, experience less pain, and even live longer. Optimism reduces stress hormones, strengthens the immune system, and encourages healthier lifestyle choices. When an individual believes that their actions matter, they are more likely to choose nourishing foods, stick with light exercise, and avoid harmful habits. Positivity fuels discipline, and discipline creates lasting results. Gratitude also plays a significant role in shaping mindset. Taking time each day to reflect on things to be thankful for, whether it is good health, supportive relationships, or small joys like a sunny morning, shifts focus away from worry and onto abundance. Gratitude lightens the mind, reduces anxiety, and fosters contentment. This mental peace reflects physically, lowering blood pressure, improving sleep, and calming the nervous system. Maintaining a youthful spirit comes not from denying age but from embracing life with curiosity and joy. Trying new hobbies, learning fresh skills, or staying engaged with current events keeps the mind sharp and prevents stagnation. Surrounding oneself with positive influences, whether through friendships, uplifting media, or supportive communities, reinforces this mindset and creates an environment of growth and vitality. A positive and resilient mindset is more than just a way of thinking. It is a powerful tool that influences every aspect of health. When older adults choose to nurture optimism, gratitude, and resilience, they not only improve their balance and energy, but also unlock a sense of youthfulness that no number of years can take away.